And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Mr. Gobert. And it's sent back by Turner.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And Towns throws it down.
Towns has a 7'4" wingspan. If he gets off the floor, good night.
Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Halliburton's got 12.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton in a rhythm, boy. He is something else to watch on the pull-up jump shot.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Minnesota leading by 3. McCollum right side. Here's Edwards. Going inside. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Good on the triple. Halliburton's got 8 points in the quarter.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Halliburton slams it in.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you, the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Here's Crowder into the lane. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Indiana. Drills it from outside. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Now Crowder following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Outside Wilson. To the inside. Here's Cousins. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Halliburton may have a lean frame, but right there it shows you how balanced he is. Bites off the defense on the way up. That's nice.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Minnesota with the ball. Conley surveying the D. Harris inside. No points in the game yet for him. Makes it off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. Wasted no time on that one.
Yeah, with very low pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Kicked away. And again, it's the Pacers from deep. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
From the arc, they get it again.
And doing much better now. In that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities, bouncing back nicely here in the second.
Harris outside. Here's Cousins. And just miss after miss right now. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And they recover it. Outside Jackson. It's up a 3. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And it goes down 2 points. Conley's got 4 this quarter.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
From deep three-point range, he sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. He has 6.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Well, any play that ends with DeMarcus at the cup or in the paint is good offense.
Here's Anthony. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, just a good job here in the second. Pounding it inside, getting good looks right at the basket. Big reason why they're in front.
His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I love it when guards are willing to get on the inside and go ahead and make plays. Cole Anthony, a scorer by nature.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Cousins. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Cousins has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's Mathurin. Left side Walker. Outside Anthony. Back to Walker. 2 on the clock. No good on the layup. And so it's the Indiana Pacers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Count it. Towns has got the first points of the second half up on the board for Minnesota.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Here's Towns after Indiana gets the 3. And the dunk by Towns.
I mean, there's no aspect of the offensive end of the floor that's problematic for Towns. He's a 3-level scorer. His team understands he's in rhythm. It's looking easy for him right now. Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. McCollum up top. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Pacers leading by 7. Now Halliburton. 26 points for him. Again, Indiana.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
Here's Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
My goodness, what a triple drive by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Jackson.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Mathurin. A three-pointer off the mark.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Buries it from three-point range. McDaniels got 7 points in the game.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Count that bucket. And the Pacers lead by 9.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in this second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Pass to Turner. A three ball. The shot. No good. And Minnesota now the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Launches a 3. And it's Mathurin missing. Timberwolves trail by 7. And finished off by McDaniels.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
And 5 turnovers here. He set his team back on the offensive end.
Pacers leading by 7. It's Anthony with the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Well, you can see the speed by Cole Anthony on display. He can mix speeds. He can come right at you. That's a nice-looking drive.
Oh, here's Edwards. Here's Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Substitution on the court.
Anthony looking it over. .136 left here in the third quarter. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Oh, my goodness. Going to the rim with aggression is young Cole Anthony.
And to see your son Greg find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for you.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
They set the pick. Back to Wilson. Outside Anthony. The tray. Headshot off. So Minnesota will take it the other way.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good from outside. Indiana leading by 9 for 3. And Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got 12 points in the game.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Outside Wilson. In the corner, Crowder with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Crowder's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. And stolen by Cousins. To the wing on the left. Back to Crowder. Off with the layup. And so it's Indiana. In control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one.
54.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Anthony. Mora can't get it to go.
He's got to be disappointed with him.
Over in the corner, Cousins. Timberwolves passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Nora. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Minnesota.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And some changes here for the Pacers.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Indiana.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
C.J. McCollum.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Mathurin. And rejection by McDaniels. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Edwards can't hit. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.